intro first.
I will. Hey guys, Bullet360 here, and welcome to Capcom E3 2021. I'm here with my friends Bronava,
What's up?
aka Kyle, and I'm here with Game Dragon, aka Kyle. How's that for an opening? Oh my gosh, I'm super excited.
Let me hit up mine here. Capcom, you have stated over social media that Resident Evil is going to have a presence.
I'm pretty sure it will.
And I'm not going to lie, I goofed. I didn't, not some spoilery, but I was going through my phone on YouTube, and you know how it auto plays a segment on the through the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Showed a clip from Resident Evil 7, so I was like, oh, move along, you know?
Yep.
So I know Resident Evil is going to be a part of this, but it better be something spicy. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll be like, I don't know, like freaking Gearbox, and we get a reveal of the Resident Evil movie. Who knows? So, without further ado, records reaction scene. There we go. Minimize OBS real quick. Bring this up, and we are down for a countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
What you got, E to M? What do you got for us, Capcom?
Yeah, please tell us.
First off, spicy intro.
Yes,
Damn it,
agreed.
someone's knocking on my door.
Do we pause?
What's up, Mom?
Do we pause?
Welcome to the Capcom E3
Yes?
Showcase. I'm your host,
Do we
Querico,
pause, Matt?
aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as
Crap.
Okay, thank you. I'm not ready at the moment. We're good, guys. We're good.
Okay, 3,
Oh,
2.
should we go back? No,
Wait,
Jason,
yeah.
we're not synced.
We're not synced. We're not synced. Go back to.
I went back to 1913. 5913.
Okay. All right then.
Bleh, English.
5913. Okay, that's where I am. Let's try this again, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Wait for the other Kyle. Wait
Okay.
for.
I'm at 5913.
All right.
Okay, let's try it again.
We go on go, by the way.
Got it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Break it down for us, Capcom.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer.
Oh, I see that
and I'll
Ace
be your
Attorney
guide
right
as we
there.
walk through the
Yeah, I
latest
see it.
releases, news, and updates
Village.
from Capcom. We'll hear
Monster
from the
Hunter's
Resident
Rise.
Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter.
Whoa!
And the latest
What the
on
heck?
Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap
You
up
guys
with
are
some updates
morons.
from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting
Where'd that
for?
come from?
Let's get started.
Stream
Our first
glitch.
stop today,
Oh, I see.
Resident Evil
Difficulty.
Village.
Oh, we
The
started with
Resident
Village.
Evil franchise
Okay, here we
continues
go.
to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror.
Damn right.
The team
Fuck
has been
yeah.
blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Okay.
Another time. Bye-bye.
Ooh. Jumping right into it.
Where's Rose?
Oh, there's that song. There's that song.
She's everything to me.
Like the haunting melody.
It is.
I love this fucking game.
Go on, rest now.
I don't think it replaces Resident Evil 2 Remake as my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Like neck and neck
Hi
with it.
everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to
For
take
me, it
this
surpassed
opportunity
4.
to thank everyone who's prayed since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror.
Damn
I
you
believe
right.
you, we
As a
are.
reminder, Everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil REverse.
Yep.
Where players go head-to-head with
Yeah, I got that.
Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported platforms.
Nice.
So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Nice. By your
By popular
popular
demand, development has just started. An additional DLC for Resident Evil Village. More info later.
Yes. Okay, I'm satisfied.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update.
I'm
Next
kind of
up,
satisfied.
some
I was
long-awaited
hoping
news
to
from the
actually
world
have
of Monster Hunter.
an idea
Whether
of
it's
what it was.
adventuring alongside
but-
monsters or battling them with
I
friends,
kind of
we've
forgot
got something
this was
for
a
you.
thing they did.
First,
This is
let's
their
dive into the
property.
brand new
You
story-based
really-
RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
This is kind of interesting though. It's an RPG
Yeah.
instead of just a hack.
Story based.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That's
Here's your
always
Switch
nice.
game.
I thought she was laughing.
Me too.
This was his fate.
Oh, that's why.
That's a Rathalos.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
I have no idea what's going on.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The
It's
pits
part
are
of the game,
appearing
that makes
everywhere,
sense.
and they're emitting a strange light.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kyle. I could hardly hear you.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. I can hear him clearly, but it is quieter than
What's
yesterday.
this whole
Yeah.
idea
Is
of
that
forming
better?
kinship with monsters?
Yeah, better.
How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All
very
I
good
have are
questions.
questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening.
Of course you
The
can.
burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Silent protagonist, I take.
Riders can bond
No,
with
he's
monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they
Monsties?
meet. That
Yeah,
makes
I'm
them
just
strong.
thinking that's hilariously
My friends here taught me that.
non-serious.
Has anyone played this game? I mean, the original?
Strength of humanity.
No.
No.
Yeah, this. Cause I'm gonna be honest. It does look like a good game, but it doesn't really pique my interest too much.
Maybe I'm interested.
I mean, I'm always down for crazy ass lore. So
True. True.
And I like RPGs.
that is also true.
Very true.
Featuring free title updates.
Oh, hey, that's
I think it's like pretty much Monster Hunter Pokemon in terms of the combat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what kind of
From the
reminds me
looks
of.
Palamute. Herpidirt.
Oh,
Trial
hey,
version available
trials.
June 5th or 25th.
Thank you. People never make trials.
Oh, you can
anymore.
transfer the save data over to the game as well.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
pretty. Ooh, that is good ass armor. And so's that. Those are really cool
Wow.
outfits. Oh,
Amiibos.
Amiibo, of course.
Of course.
It looks like. Damn,
July
that's a
9th.
lot.
Worldwide, July 9th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks pretty epic, right? And
No.
how about that announcement?
Just kidding, it looks
the
good.
canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2
She's
as one
wearing
of the new
Claire
monsties in the
Redfield's
first free
jacket.
title update coming
Yeah,
soon
I
after
was
the
noticing
game's
that.
release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th.
Indeed.
That's not the only
Nice.
way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success
course.
earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Nah, on the rise.
Boom, boom, boom.
Meh. You said rise.
Let's go.
This is from the original game. Okay.
This is for my
Trying to
fellow
play it, I
hunters.
think.
And that's all you're gonna get. No, I'm just kidding. Collab number 1.
Okay.
Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter
There's no
Stories.
right. Moon's blessing
Collabing
emerge.
with each other like
Ready?
that? That's nice.
I
Any
have a
pet
good
calico?
feeling. What will it
Calico?
be? Moon's blessing emerge.
Outfits from a story showing up in Rise,
Outfits
as
from
well
Rise,
as well as whole missions, I guess.
weapons.
Yes, sir.
Looks like.
Oh, and that weird gauntlet thing.
Yeah. Outfits, gauntlets.
Monster Hunter Rise version 3.1.
Yeah, first thing it shows is someone getting knocked on their butt.
Muddy Bra. Part of a kilo.
You're really naming all the monsters that pop up.
No, these are. the
No, what they're
ones.
really
Black
trying to sell
leather
out is
leg.
that the players
Oh.
who are playing this are.
This music's appropriate.
Yeah, right.
What everyone's feeling right now.
Festival DLC.
Tamura
Makes
is like
sense.
my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
What the heck is this?
3.1 available June 24th. Content!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July.
Thank God.
Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to
Phoenix-
explore.
What?
With the release of the
What?
Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Oh, it's
North American and
More info
European
on this.
future attorneys will finally
Feel
be
good,
able to
right?
get their hands on the Great Ace
More
Attorney
information on this.
Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan.
Ooh.
You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this
said
action-packed
that
prequel.
What?
Now let's hear more about the story.
Oh, please.
Alright.
Now
Break it
this
down
interesting.
for us.
Unravel this mystery.
Break it down.
It just looks
Here
so
we
good.
go.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
If there's not a Jack the Ripper-esque case, I'll be deeply upset.
Japan, bro.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover
Got an
what
itch
events
inside my nose.
led to this curious murder.
Holmes.
Who are you?
I don't know who that
Sherlock
guy is.
Holmes.
but I-
Sherlock Holmes.
We must
Oh,
solve
that's
this
right.
case, Naruhodo-san.
You're right.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
So charismatic, this one.
Yeah.
What have we here?
The Great Deduction. The game is afoot.
It
The
would
proof of
seem
your
the
crime sits
truth
before your very
is now
eyes.
tantalizingly close.
Is that of
Defense
abduction?
demands its right to a cross-examination.
Ah. Hi.
Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm dreadfully sorry that I must contradict you.
My lord, with all due
I
respect,
don't
this
know
is an
why, but it
outrage.
kinda sounds
Von
like
Zeeks.
and that's
Ooh.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It's like the votes happen as you go.
Oh, that's neat.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
They're like
Why, thank you.
5 judges. There's like 5 judges.
Wow.
And you
Oh
have
my
to
gosh.
outweigh.
So we have 10 new
You have
cases
to outweigh the
and
scales
8
of
mini
justice,
escapades
literally.
where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Do let's.
Dance of
Please.
Deduction and Summation Examination.
Hello,
Minor
I'm
spoilers,
John,
baby.
Capcom's marketing brand
I'm
manager
okay with that.
for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall.
Dubbed
if you don't
anime
mind.
cutscenes.
Capcom team is
Yes.
thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Nice.
Ace Attorney series.
Dance of Deduction.
I get the feeling I'm really gonna like her a lot.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the
By
help of
Herlock
Ryunosuke's
Sholmes.
legal aid Suzato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Herlock.
It's not what it looks like. These scissors just flew into my hands.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Is that of a villain?
This
I
game's
love
looking
the music
good.
already. Huh. I love his little service revolver on his side.
Yeah.
So this is like the Magatama almost in Phoenix in Ace Attorney 2, except it's a person.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Ah. One thing I know about Sherlock is that he doesn't like to be proven wrong.
At this point,
That's
players
a
will be
dangerous
prompted to
game.
search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic. And
That's a
reveal the
dangerous
truth
game
to
you're
the
playing.
mystery.
Yeah.
So, oh hello, you're a woman.
As players present new evidence and observations,
Oh.
Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information.
That reminds me of freaking Raj of
Herlock enter
freaking
into a semi-metaphorical,
Snow White with red hair.
semi-literal dance that
He
brings
starts
them to the
out
conclusion
Sherlock
of
and
the dance
Sherlock.
of deduction.
Lush golden hair certainly does not benefit an old man. You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one's still very much in her youth. Oh, that's why it's called Dance of Deduction.
Oh, I get it.
My moronic ass. Because it's like a dance of a literal dance of deduction. Nicolina, the ballerina on the rock. So
Deduction complete.
elementary.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
I love this.
Yeah.
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
And you have to disprove them. And then they change their vote. Okay.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor.
Ooh, I'm gonna like that.
Oh,
And
yes.
select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
So you can only go one at a time.
Objection! No, you choose who to compare.
Yeah.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Court record looks amazing in this game.
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above.
I feel like he's gonna
tip
be
the
a
scales
dick
of justice
for
in your favor.
Vince.
Yeah.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Ooh.
Objection!
That seems like a fire hazard.
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Agreed. That looks amazing.
Seems like I have
Also,
a
that
bunch of
voting
games to
system
catch
looks
up
like a
on.
fire hazard.
There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro
Fighting
Tour,
game tournaments.
Intel
I'm
World
actually
Open,
interested in this.
Street Fighter
Okay.
League, and all the other content on
Let's have a
Capcom
look.
Fighters.
Might as
Over
well.
to you guys.
Mainly because it's sort of like wrestling almost, where it's like catharsis by proxy.
What's
in a
going
way.
on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom Esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! No!
What the hell is that? The graphics look really weird.
And there might be some people at
no
home
idea.
Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is.
Yeah, if you
The
don't,
long and the short
if you don't
of it
know
is this.
Street Fighter
We
characters, you're
travel
gonna get
all around the world,
confused by
state
what
to
they can
state,
do.
Country to country, and we
True
try to
patrol there.
life bar from 100
Are
all
they
the way down to
playing
zero.
in an
It feels
actual
pretty
wrestling
goddamn good
ring?
doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like...
Don't ever expect another man's controller. So in this year's CNC overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament. But that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Watching people like champions
So
finesse other
behind me, you can
champions.
see
That's why I
in
like it.
all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19
Oh, is that
different
Poison?
territories. So there's so many
Wow.
opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket.
That was
into
an interesting
Capcom
outfit
Cup
for
this season.
Poison.
I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big
Mhm.
change
No, that's not
from what
Poison.
2020 was
Is that
into
Poison?
what we could expect
Oh.
for 2021.
I can't see the
Naruto
kid.
is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you
No,
catch
Poison
the
has a
Capcom
small
Pro Tour
win.
live on the Capcom Fighters
think.
channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
Wow.
What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
So it's I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior. Capcom.
Wow.
Obviously, they got a rivalry.
This game has changed the lives of so many people.
That was pretty great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Gonna go to the limit, and I ain't liable to beat.
This is the ultimate.
Yo, I want LEDs on a jacket that have those like that on it.
I think that was Akuma's like thing that shows.
It is.
Shows you.
When he does
It's
that
been a really exciting season
die
so far,
1,000
and I
deaths or
can't wait
something
to
like
see
that,
how
I
this
forgot what it's
plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and
even though we had
solve new
Resident
cases.
Evil.
Finally,
And
don't miss out on the esports fun.
Monster
Make sure
Hunter
you catch
Stories.
the latest matches with Capcom Fighters.
This is gonna be weird to
There
say,
really is
but
something for
I think
everyone
Ace
here
Attorney
today.
stole it this
But
time.
don't go anywhere yet.
I
Join the
think so.
conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal
Yeah, Ace
to
Attorney
watch
won.
all these videos again and more.
It felt very short,
I'm Rachel
so that
Querico,
game
aka
was
Seltzer.
really-
Thank
Unless
you
there's
for
a
being
secret
part of
trailer,
the
which I
Capcom
doubt.
experience at E3 this year.
Is there gonna be a secret trailer?
No, this is it. It's done.
Oh yeah, you're right. Not enough time. Might as well just pause it now.
Yeah, might as well just pause it now. So that was interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That Ace Attorney game looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like it's gonna be pretty freaking spicy.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. Man, admittedly, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a trailer for a DLC.
Yeah, but we do have confirmation on it.
That it's coming, yes. I am satisfied with that much, though. And now we know when RE-verse is coming out. It's coming out sometime next month.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And we got a new trailer for the Ace Attorney game.
Oh yeah, and a view of gameplay as well.
Yes, that is very cool as well.
Ace Attorney Chronicles looks awesome.
Yeah,
it does.
More recently, I've just been thinking, I need to play every Ace Attorney game.
So the original idea for the first Ace Attorney game was that you didn't play an attorney, you played a detective, and you've been accused of murder, so you actually try and solve your own murder case while also representing yourself in court.
That does sound like a really cool game.
And now, almost like a callback to that, they now actually added deduction into as a game mechanic this time.
You know, what I'm curious about is, was the deduction in the Japanese release and it's only new to us in the West, or is it like essentially a remake and the deduction's been added in?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course, we don't know, but it's interesting to think about, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
So yeah, Square is still the best, but Ace Attorney was the highlight of Capcom.
Yes. Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, for Nintendo, however, I don't know what's gonna be like the highlight for Nintendo because there's so many rumors going around that.
Yeah.
Because can I say something real quick? For me, this is gonna be huge. I am positive we're gonna get a new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, and I'm basically just think it's 100% confirmed that Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, at least those 3 days. Those 3 games are going to be remade for the Switch.
I heard there was confirmation that a previous gen Zelda game is getting a remake.
Not Skyward
That
Sword?
too. Skyward Sword's already coming out next month.
Right, but that's a previous gen Zelda game, so I'm trying
to
figure out if that's the one he thought he meant.
But also, here's something interesting you guys need to hear. That when I was watching, I don't know who I was watching. I'm so sorry, but I was watching someone talking about Nintendo. It was either Nintendo Land or Robotron. Yeah, Robotron. Okay, yeah, him. I was watching him. He mentioned something that kind of piqued my interest. He's like, why wait till now to have full online support for Mario Party 8? Is a Mario Party 9 coming? And there's also rumors for a new Mario Kart. So this direct could be huge.
Mario Party 8 and 9 already happened. They were both on the Wii and the Wii U.
Follow me if you will.
Okay.
And Jason, I feel like you're going to like this. Image if you will.
All right.
We have a little animation showcasing a Smash Brothers invitation envelope.
Of course.
So imagine, if you will, it's just floating through the air, and the winds of the ocean pick it up and fly it towards an island, and you just follow the letter, and the winds die down and it slowly floats to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And you just hear, and then with one final snore, sucks in the letter, and you hear. Then the camera pans down, and the letter gets coughed up onto the ground, and an orange hand picks up the card, wanting to reveal it's Crash.
No way! Crash?
That took him a second.
Oh my gosh. Because I'm completely stunned. I am stunned. I did not know about this. Oh my gosh. This is going to be huge.
Well, no, this is what I've been speculating for a while now. Because in terms of Nintendo, if a character showed up on a Nintendo console at some point, it's pretty much eligible for Smash Brothers.
I was talking to one of my cousins about this yesterday when we played Smash. Sakurai has said there's only one rule. You have to originate from a game. That's it. So we can't get Goku and we can't get Superman, but we can get Crash.
Hey, can I... tell you guys what I'm hoping for
technically
the
do
Nintendo
Kirito.
Direct tomorrow?
What?
Like, I know it's basically confirmed that at least a good chunk of the 3D Zelda games from the past has come to the Switch. Like, if they're sold separate, I'm completely fine with that. But if they're gonna do like a 3-game thing like they did with Spyro and Crash for Zelda, I wanted to have Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and
Remastered
Twilight.
trilogy. Also, something that I heard that I didn't really think about. It was from today's death battle. It was Link versus Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Which I need to see. Don't tell me who won.
Which you need to see.
Still tell me the info.
But they mentioned something that I didn't know, and it kind of clears up a whole bunch of the confusion with the Legend of Zelda for me a little bit. Is that some of the different iterations of Link are actually Link's reincarnations.
They're all Link's reincarnations.
Yeah.
All the different Zeldas are Zelda's reincarnations.
There was an original Link, and apparently he was such a awesome hero that they were like, you know what? We're going to keep you around. Whenever you die, you're going to repeat the process over and over again because you're that good at what you do.
Skyward Sword is the origin story of all Zelda.
Yeah, that tripped me out when I saw that.
That game is still like, it's such a good story.
Honestly, I never really played the game, because I never had a Wii. But my sister had the game, and I watched her play the game.
Yeah.
On a side note, I just looked on my phone on my news feed, and you're aware of the Harley Quinn cartoon show, right? The adult animation. Either one of you?
Yes.
Yeah, I have both the seasons.
Well, the Harley Quinn creator came out because people are like, "Oh, this is an R-rated show. It's the most R-rated DC show so far. Can we get this and that?" And the creator came out and said, "Listen, guys, we're not gonna have a scene where Batman goes down on Catwoman. Stop asking."
His mind's too focused on fucking the bats.
Oh God. Anyway, so this will wrap up today's E3 experience.
Yeah.
I know it's a short one, but
thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. But don't worry, tomorrow's gonna be way more exciting. Y'all know why? It's fucking Nintendo time. Okay, we will see you guys later.